Suryavanshi, 14, destroys records and opposition to keep ours hopes alive. Rajasthan Royals 2-12 for 2, Suryavanshi 101. Jaiswal 70, Parag 32, Rashid 1 for 24 beat Gujarat Titans 209 for 4, Gill 84, Butler 50, Deekshana 2 for 35 by 8 wickets on April 28, 2025. In a night destined for history, 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi authored a mind-bending, record-shattering century to breathe life into Rajasthan Royals' faltering IPL 2025 campaign. Chasing a daunting 210, RR made a mockery of the target, romping home in just 15.5 overs with 8 wickets in hand, the fastest successful chase of 200-plus in IPL history. Suryavansh's 101 off 38 balls was more than just runs. It was audacity wrapped in elegance, fearlessness fused with control. At an age when most are figuring out high school math, he was taking apart Rashid Khan, Prasid Krishna, and Mohammad Siraj with swagger and precision. The child prodigy turns giant slayer. Coming into just his third IPL match, Suryavanshi had already generated buzz. But this a 35-ball century, the second fastest in IPL history, the most sixes in an IPL innings by an Indian 11, and the highest boundary percentage in a T20 century, 94 out of 101 runs in boundaries, was otherworldly. From the moment he launched Siraj for 6 in the first over, he looked unshakable. Whether it was hooking Ishant Sharma, carving Prasid over long off the back foot, or finally depositing Rashid over mid-wicket to reach his century, Suryavanshi batted as if guided by instinct, not inhibition. He wasn't just hitting boundaries, he was engineering them. Even his mishits had purpose and momentum. By the time he brought up his 100, jaws had dropped, records had tumbled, and RR were halfway to victory. Jaiswal, Parag played supporting roles in a blockbuster. Yashasvi Jaiswal's unbeaten 70 off 40 balls would normally headline a match report. Not today. To his credit, he rotated the strike superbly, dealt quick punishment when dropped early, and kept up the tempo without interfering with Suryavansh's flow. His maturity allowed the teen to blossom freely. Rian Parag, entering after Suryavansh's eventual dismissal to a sharp Yorker from Prasid Krishna, finished the job alongside Jaiswal with crisp, risk-free hitting, highlighting RR's growing stability in their middle order. Before the storm, Titans set a stiff challenge. Gujarat Titans were cruising at the halfway mark. Shubman Gill's 84 and Joe's Butler's unbeaten 54 on the backbone of their 209, a total they would have backed as defendable, especially with Rashid Khan, Mohammad Siraj, and Prasid Krishna in their bowling armory. Gill's form at the top and a fifth 50-plus partnership with Sai Sudarshan kept GT in control despite a mid-innings slowdown. The only low came during Hasarenga's economical spell, 3 overs without a boundary, but it was brief. Gill and Butler reignited the innings, adding quick runs off Hasarenga and Archer before finishing with 21 runs in the last 2 overs. On any other night, 209 would have been enough. But this wasn't any other night. Analysis: why Suryavansh's innings wasn't just a fluke. Ball striking maturity beyond his years. His shot selection wasn't wild, it was calculated. The 6-over long off Prasid wasn't slogging, it was timing. Adaptability across bowlers. From Siraj's skiddy pace or Rashid spin to Janat's medium pace, Suryavanshi adjusted angles and methods. Boundary conversion rate. Attempted attacking shots off 26 of his 38 balls. Nailed 15. Scored 25 off the mishits. That's elite-level T20 efficiency. Composure under pressure. RR was staring at elimination, but Suryavanshi played like he was in his backyard. Confident, expressive, free. Tactical misfires by Gujarat. No buffer after top 3. Despite 209, GT's batting leaned heavily on Gill and Butler. No explosion from the lower middle order. Kareem Janat's 30-run over effectively ended the contest. Introducing him in the 10th over against a rampaging batter backfired. Missing Gill as captain, with Rashid leading in Gill's absence due to back spasms, GT's on-field flexibility seemed restricted. A tactical rethink may have helped. Short ball strategy failed. Ishant's bounces and Prasid's hard lengths only fed Suryavansh's strengths. Player of the match, Vaibhav Suryavanshi 101 off 38 made up of 5 fours and 11 sixes. Strike rate an extraordinary 265.78. A performance that redefined the ceiling of youth in sport and rewrote record books across formats. What this means: Rajasthan Royals, Still alive, this win doesn't just keep them in contention, it galvanizes their locker room. And they now have a once-in-a-generation wild card in Suryavanshi who can take down any opponent on any given night. Gujarat Titans, still strong at the top of the table, but this was a wake-up call. Overdependence on their top order and misfiring plans with the ball, the depth need addressing, especially heading into knock territory. Final word. This wasn't just a chase. It was a statement, a coming-of-age spectacle, and possibly the birth of a new era in Indian cricket. If IPL 2025 is remembered for one game, this is it. And if it's remembered for one name, let it be Suryavanshi.